Yes. So you've not seen this face in a long time, yeah? Man, to all my subscribers, I feel like I owe you an apology, right? But this conversation I'm about to talk about is something that is paining me. They pain me, yo. But we're going to talk about it, right? So please do well to like, share, and subscribe. You don't even know what to like, but don't worry, we're going to get talking, right? Okay. Thank you. All right, yes. So I'm just doing my thing, man. Taking a stroll in the neighborhood, and I just feel like I should, think about how content creator. What's in that talk? Content creation. Yeah. I just feel like I should talk about how content creation started for me, because content creation is like the order of the day. Everybody wants to be a content creator, right? Everybody wants to be an influencer. I don't mind my singlet coming out of my top. My worries. I'm a leron room. We go get meat for neck. No wahala. You just the feel me. Don't get distracted, right? I'm a leron ni oru. Yeah, that's it. Don't mind my Yoruba. Yeah, so I feel like content creation is becoming the order of the day. Like everybody wants to become an influencer. Everybody wants to get a camera phone, and everybody wants to get that microphone, that camera, that Sony, you know what I mean. But the truth is, it is hard. Content creating is hard. Like you get the good phone, and at the end of the day, you're not creating content again. So I'll tell you a story of a friend. You see, there's a friend of mine that was like, Key, I need to make content. Oh, I like the way you are doing things. Even if I am not there yet, but I was just trying to strive to make it better. Hey, I like the way you are doing things. I just need a phone. I need like an iPhone 12 Pro Max. And once I get the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I'm good to go. And you know what happened? She got the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was like, man, now that you have this phone, it is time for content creating. And the moment she got the phone, right, now another thing she defined. This iPhone 12 Pro Max, she gone. Oh God, this is a problem shooting outdoors. But let's keep going. Yeah, so that's how she got the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and it was one excuse to another. Like, it was one excuse to another. And I tell you, man, procrastination is crazy. Like, procrastination is crazy. Oh God Almighty! Like, you know how you are wishing to have something, and you feel like this is the thing that would make me do this, and you eventually have it, right? You have it. At the end of the day, see the run them, they do. The thing is crazy, man. And so this is one problem I feel like most content creators have. I am a procrastinator too. I just don't want to be one again. I say goodbye to it. Yeah, so back to the matter, open and close. Yeah, don't touch your toes. So now, so another thing again, I feel like it's a problem for content creators is finding a niche. Like finding a niche. Long. That part about content creating is crazy. Because you kind of struggle on what to talk about, what to show, what to, there are so many niche. Is it niche or niche? I don't know, but I feel like I will call a niche. If there's a correction, you can correct me, probably put a call through. But for now, just one at the year I'm as niche. So I feel like finding a niche is a problem, because we kind of look at the space of this, and there are so many niches, or should I say so many of them. We feel like we can do comedy, we feel like we could do reaction videos, we feel like we could do music, we feel like we could do tech, we feel like we could do tour, we feel like we could do documentary of, man, so many. And the moment we're failing in one, that's what we call it a quit. We fail in one, and I feel like about this niche thing, let me just pause for a while. I feel like about this niche thing, the best thing to do is try as much as possible. Like, put your hands on as many as possible. Some people might say, jack of all trades, master of none, and all these things. See, Baba, it is better you start doing plenty things. Okay, a school of thought will be like, if you are doing plenty things, how would you get your constant viewers? You know, because you are doing so many things. You're doing music, you're jumping to comedy, you're doing this, you're doing tech, you're doing this. I would advise, and I stand to be corrected, right? I would advise that try as much as possible as a new content creator, a new YouTuber or whatever. Try as much as possible niche you can try. You will get comfortable in one particular one, and whoever wants to stay will stay, and who wants to go, Otilo.
Why are you running?
Oh, man. All right. Yes, man. Did you see me running out there, man? That race was crazy. Sometimes we need to run. Like I'm not on the big side though. But sometimes when your heart is, you know, is pumping, I feel like it's pushing blood and circulating blood to your body system. So please do well to run if you can, and also like, share, and subscribe if you can. So this particular one I want to talk about is motivation. Motivation, right? You see, nobody sends you. Nobody sends you. I feel like you have to dust yourself by yourself. Just like you dust that old book from the shelf and you dust it and you want to read it. You understand? Or you dust your boots to wear to play football or something. You know what I mean? Because I feel like motivating yourself is hard. Man, there's nothing easy in life, Charles. I think everything I've been saying is hard, but motivating yourself is even harder. Like you should have to hold on to something that keeps you going in the morning, like keeps you going every time, keeps you to want to hold your camera and shoot. And I feel like one of the things that kill that motivation is the result we get from the onset. You do a video, you put your all in it and you post it, and this is what you're getting. You're not getting that view you want to get. You look at some other YouTuber views and you're seeing things, you're seeing video, you're seeing millions of views, you're seeing 900k, you know, at least even 61k say 40 that, but oh, 61, 163 view longo. You know, and it's crazy. It makes you feel like, man, are people not seeing me? And that one alone loses you, man. Like you're lost, no motivation again. And to even worsen the matter, I feel like when family and friends are telling you to do something else, they're like, man, YouTube is not for you, Joe. Lord, she call me, shame me. You know what I mean? Shame me. That one alone is crazy. When your family and friends are not believing in you, and you're not motivated. See, let me tell you about one guy. His name is David. He's a king, right? This guy, at some point in his life, he had to motivate himself in the Lord. Like, David was literally a man after God's heart. Like, he was a beast. Like, but at some point when he had some issues, he had to motivate himself by himself, right? So I feel like in this motivation issue, nobody owes you motivational quotes, and you owe nobody. You don't need to look at anybody to give you that motivation to go do what you love to do, right? If you're dealt with procrastination, and you've dealt with what's the second one there? Kilakwe. I don't even forget. But if you've dealt with procrastination, if you've dealt with your niche, yeah, I think the second one is niche, and you've dealt with the niche, I think the most important thing is to get yourself motivated and take up that camera, take up that microphone, think of what to talk about, and just talk. Trust me, someone is out there enjoying what you're doing, and I hope this is blessing someone, to be honest, because it's like I'm talking to myself. Now myself I follow talk last, but nothing will happen. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, I'm about to, I'm about to call it a wrap. You know, I hope I've been making sense all this while, you know, and man, I feel like I've been making sense. I am making sense, Bagby. That's why you're liking, that's why you're sharing, that's why you're subscribing. Oh yeah, you go more. All right, so let me take off my glasses. Okay, so finally, I feel like this last point I want to talk about is trusting the process. You know, it's not easy to be a content creator. Like, it's not a walk in the park. You know, I feel like it's not something that you just you know, wake up one morning and you'll be like, man, I want to be a content creator. You're making all the views and you're cashing out. You know, it's hard. I think in all this whole conversation, I think I've been talking about how hard it is, right? Sorry to burst your bubble. It is hard. Forget. Nothing what you want to tell me. Forget. But I feel like you should trust the process nonetheless. Trust the process, man. Trust the process. Like content creation, being a content creator, you just have to just grow in it. You just have to just grow in it. You know, we just have to start from somewhere and trust the process. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. We just believe that tomorrow is good for us. All right, so trust the process. Get better on what you're doing. Like there's one particular word I like saying, it can only get better. It can only get better. It can only get better. Like yesterday is not going to be compared to the success of today, you know. So it can only get better. Get good on your video editing skills. Get good on how to handle camera. Get good on how to tell stories, right? Get good on how to talk, how to tell stories, right? And if you understand all these things and if you get better at it, it can only get better, noni. You feel me? Just get good on all these things and trust me, man. Tomorrow or next year or next 2 years or 3 or 4 years, what we're going to be saying is going to be a different ball game. So you feel me? So that's what's up.